Have you ever wanted to make your own fishing baits? Well, let me show you how easy it is. All right guys, so before we get started, I'm gonna run you through a quick rundown of the materials list. We're using molds from Do It Molds. You can also buy this on Amazon, but I'll tell you, Amazon's a lot slower with shipping for these for some reason. I don't know why. And Do It Molds has always had pretty fast shipping and pretty good prices, so I continue to support them. These stands make it really helpful when you're spray painting something, and yes, I am using spray paint. So these are on Amazon, fairly inexpensive. They work. The next thing is you're gonna have to have hooks, okay? I use size 4 and size 6 hooks, respectively, between the 90 and the 110 Whopper Plopper. For demonstration purposes, I went ahead and put the split ring, and these are size 2 and size 3 split rings that go on there. As far as getting the split rings on, it's helpful when you have some split ring pliers. Again, all this will be linked. And then spray paint. Yep, that's one of the secrets right there. It's fairly easy to do. It's not that messy if you know what you're doing. And I got this can at my local automotive store for like $5. And if you stick around to the end, you're gonna find out the secret to making sure that the paint lasts on these baits as long as possible. All right guys, so I've got my 2 stands here. I just sat my baits in there, and I like to try to get as much done as I can, especially if I'm limited on time. So these 2 stands, they hold 2 apiece. So I've got 4. So I've got 1 extra right here that I'm gonna be doing afterwards. But for the demonstration purposes here, set them up. I want them facing the same way. I want them fairly even so that when I make a swipe with the spray can, you get a nice even layer. We're gonna get ahead and get this shaken up and move on in the process. All right, so I'll come out here in the yard. I'm gonna get these set up right. Kind of maneuver them, get a good flat look at them like this. Go ahead and shake that up good. And then I'm just gonna apply the spray paint in nice even coats. I'm not trying to put a lot on there, I'm just trying to get a nice even coat to cover everything that's there. And you just have to kind of work your way around. I usually like to knock out the sides first. Knock out the top. Here's an important part right here. You can see the front on shot right here, right around the eye right there. You're gonna wanna hit that straight on. And then down below it. And then I'll hit the bottom. Also, when you're doing this, if you go out in your yard, make sure if it's windy that day, you're spraying downwind away from vehicles and parts of your home and stuff like that. The last thing you want to do is have a bunch of black spray paint all over your vehicle. All right, so I promised you guys a bonus tip and the secret weapon, and here it is. Yep, 1K clear finish. I like the high gloss finish part of it. And I've used a bunch of different clear coats with these baits. Some of them work, some of them don't, but this one has been the best. The downfall to this, it's kind of costly, but you're gonna get a lot of baits done with 1 can of this. It's about $21 to $22 for 1 can, and I'm about 40 to 45 baits off of this 1 can. So I'm thinking I can get somewhere close to 50 done with it. And you know, for the price, that's not too bad. The main thing you want to do with spraying this is listen to the instructions. Nice even coat, light coat at first, and you're doing about 2 to 3 coats stacking that on top. You don't want to overlap it, you don't want to put too much. If you put too much, you're going to get run down, and then you're pretty much ruining that bait. So use this like it tells you to do it, and you'll be just fine. All right, so one more trick that I like to do, especially when I'm using this clear finish, is I'll get this little handle here. You can get these at any of your stores. I like to use the handle because this stuff, when it gets on your skin, it will irritate it, and it's not fun. So usually I will wear a glove too, but the wind is kind of going away from me, so I won't have to worry about it right now. But again, follow the directions, keep it about 8 inches away from the bait. Nice small coats across each side. Try not to overlap it. And you're gonna wait 10 minutes, put another coat, and then wait another 10 minutes, look at it, and maybe even put a third coat. 2 to 3 coats is all you need. So pretty easy process. All right, guys, so we ended up putting 3 coats of clear coat on this bait right here. I went ahead and put the treble hooks on. I didn't want to bore you with that process, but this bait is ready to fish. It's just a simple black size 90 whopper plopper. You can see the action. It's going to spin very good. Size 6 treble hooks and a size 3 split ring. This is going to be ready to fish. We're going smallmouth fishing in a couple weeks, and I'm planning on using these. I've made up 5 of these to use, and it's going to be fun. And this is a very effective way to catch smallmouth, largemouth, speckled trout, red drum, any fish that will hit top water. You can catch them on a whopper plopper. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. The single most thing you can do to help the channel out is subscribe. That will tell you anytime that I put out new videos, any kind of content that you want to see. Let me know. I'll be glad to try to get that going for you. And yeah, there's a lot of exciting things coming up on the channel. Hunting season's not too far away, so we're going to have some bow hunting action going on, some duck hunting action come the winter, and probably a lot more fishing as well. So if you like what you see, subscribe so that you're notified when I post. So I appreciate it. Until then, Hunt Fish Outdoors, World Headquarters, we're out.